Hi, I'm Francesco, and we have a new course at Community Awake called Heart Resonance. And I want to talk a little bit about the heart. You know, we think of the heart as the beating muscle in our chest. And yes, that is the heart. And we talk about the pericardium, which is the membrane around the heart. And these are two physical things that we associate with heart and heart energy. And in Qigong and meditation, we tend to think about our heart as this beating muscle. We think about the heart in its limitation field of a pump for the circulatory system. We think about the heart for these ideas of love, and joy. But there's a deeper heart space we call the heart resonance or heart chi field. And until we really understand that at its depths, I think a lot of times we're going under some kind of misnomer about heart and even love. These kinds of things will get us into a lot of trouble, and we all know the emotional roller coasters we go on sometimes when we feel about heartbroken, or our heart is out of balance or hurt, when we feel like we can't connect with our heart. And in fact, that may be true, because if we can't connect consciously and in a deep and practical way with the heart resonance, with heart vibration, we're missing a lot of what it means to be alive. We can be caught deeply in concepts of survival and intellect when we think about love and the heart. So you think, how does this relate to Qigong? Well, Qigong is energy work. Qigong is all about harmonizing the energy field we call the Wei Qi field around our body. And this Wei Qi field is contributed to by our liver, kidneys, stomach, intestines, lungs, and the heart. Each of our organ systems contributes to this field. And try to take a guess which one may be the most influential. Yeah, probably the heart. At least it's the one that's most measurable when you see groups trying to do scientific studies on the energetic field created by the heart. There's tons of research on how the heart contributes to consciousness. At the Qigong Institute, we have lots of good information and research that talks about heart intelligence, heart and consciousness, how the heart is connected to the brain. We know about the vagus nerve, how the vagus nerve connects through the sinoatrial nerve in the heart to send information to our brains. Okay, so the brain relies on the heart for feedback through the vagus nerve and the central nervous system. The heart plays a critical role in intelligence. Not just intellectual intelligence, but we're talking about whole body, spirit, wisdom. The ancients always talked about the heart. But somehow we've just given it lip service. We may do some exercises relating to the heart, but do we really know what it means to go into heart space? Can you truly say, I feel my heart resonance, without attaching love to it? Love in the kind of conditioned sense of love and attachment and dualities and romance, emotions. I don't believe there is a true emotional component to the heart. The heart is our one place we can look with absolute clarity, since it can transform anger into discernment. It can transform grief into empathy. These are very coherent forms of consciousness. It takes anxiety and turns it into a joyful sense of presence. Okay? It can take fear. In a world that's full of fear, where people feel like their heart is challenged, they haven't gone far enough to take that fear, welcome it into heart space with gratitude, and transform that fear into intuition. Now, why can fear and intuition be corollaries? Well, because they vibrate at the same level, but when one is triggered out of survival mind, that part of our mind that is triggered by our survival sense of things and the epigenetic drives to stay alive, we're in fear. When that same energetic is tapped into at heart level, it turns into intuition, because the intuitive mind, that bandwidth that connects us to the Akasha, that it connects us to this beautiful sense of interfacing the whole world as part of our vibratory field, that quantum field, that intuitive mind is driven and guided by heart resonance. So, the idea is, how do we cultivate that? How do we make it more than just a thought or an idea? All sounds good, right? But what happens when we run into that wall? How do we find our truth when we hit that edge? Well, there's exercises about heart cleansing and strengthening. You know it from the organ cleansing Qigong that I teach, and the Zhang Gong form has a beautiful exercise. I'm sitting now. Most of it's taught standing, but why not do it sitting? I mean, a lot of people who come to our classes, we have paraplegics, we have people who are elderly, people who have hurt legs. There's no reason why you can't do most of these Qigong forms sitting down. So the heart form is a beautiful one from the organ cleansing, where we hold our hands facing the chest, the middle dantian area, where of course our heart resides. And we connect up with that energetic of heart vibration with our Lao Gong points. Remember the point in our palm, Lao Gong, old hard working point, is connected to the pericardium, the energy around our heart. So we use those points in both hands to create a vibratory resonance focus, the Yi. Remember, we use our Yi focus to connect with that vibration and then bring our Lao Gong points together, guide that focus outward, and then open up a nice big wide field as your hands reach out to the side. And then you inhale and draw your hands back in together and then towards the heart. Exhale, forward and out. Inhale, together and in. So it's ideal if those exhales are 5 seconds long, around that. One big exhale all the way out to the sides. And then one big long 5-second inhale back to your physical heart. Because we think of heart as this place here in the middle dantian. Think of it as the physical heart. But in fact, our heart is an energetic field. Our heart is not constrained to this muscle. It's not constrained to the circulatory system. Our heart includes the Wei Qi field, the heart Qi contribution to the energy field around us. So when we do this exercise, we are now saying, I open to the truth that my heart extends into this space around me. And I feed this field, I activate my Qi field with this move. Because this move includes moving my Lao Gong points out into this field to clear and cleanse. I use my breath to bring myself into a coherence, that heart resonant coherence. And I see that field around me clearing and cleansing. I invite that field to harmonize, clear, and cleanse. Exhaling out into that field, seeing that field in alignment, and inhaling and waking myself to the truth that I can activate the heart Qi. I activate the connection between my heart and the Qi field. This is the greatest gift. It's a gift that you give others, that reaching out, radiating that heart energy out into the world. You're not sending out Qi, you're vibrating the field and setting that heart resonance out into the world. Okay. And it also has this beautiful aspect of bringing your hands back to your heart, as if you're welcoming that energy in, saying, I receive that loving vibration from the world. I open and invite my heart to vibrate at that resonance. So it's a meditation that we can put ourselves into a place of sensing that heart vibration, holding that heart resonance. It's an exercise through a movement, a physical movement that very efficiently activates physical heart. The meridian of the heart goes down from the pinky down up here and then out into the energetic heart field. So I invite you to check out the course at Community Awake, the Heart Resonance course, because we go deeply into the concepts around heart and heart resonance. And there's lots of lessons that will take you deep into exploring on a real empirical personal level what it means to engage and activate your heart chi. In a world right now that everybody knows can definitely benefit from more and more of us in this awakened community to reach out and do our work. It may not be with a word, it may not even be with an action anyone sees, but it's your personal practice. It's your personal practice that you contribute out into the greater Wei Qi field, into the third field. So let's all do that together. That's our charge. It's our opportunity. If we are awake in this dreaming we call life, and we do our personal practice, it's our gift to other people that you can carry that vibration with you, carry that resonance with you. And when it's a heart-centered resonance, it's the greatest blessing you give to others. Thank you, and peace.